Yep, I finally changed my bed sheets after like a month. Probably no one noticed that. Like I had the same bed sheet every video. But I finally changed them. I don't know. I just get lazy. No, I don't even get lazy. I just forget. Because I don't really like get it dirty or anything. Like I don't really have to change it. Like I don't sweat in my bed or anything. Okay, so I've been reading this book. Well, I haven't even been reading it. I've been listening to it on Audible because of my ADHD brain. I've been listening to the subtle art of not giving a fuck. It's actually really good. And I know everyone's read it and shit, but I just wanted to talk about it. I'm literally only on the first chapter, but it already intrigued me. I've heard a lot about this book, so I just it was on Audible and I'm on my friend's account and he had like a credit. So I just used it. I mainly wanted to talk about the topic of the feedback loop because I did not know that other people experience this as well. So the feedback loop is literally like you're in a loop of like anxiety. I'll read some text from the book to kind of explain what it is. You worry about how much you're worrying, or you feel guilty for every mistake that you make, that you begin to feel guilty about how guilty you're feeling. It's basically a loop of anxiety. Like say you have a bit of anxiety and then you think about that anxiety and now you're having anxiety of anxiety. Like I would have that so much, bro. I did not know that was a common thing. Like I thought I had some illness or something. I did not because even in the book, it talks about how social media makes it seem like everyone lives like a happy life and they unnormalize feeling anxious and sad. When someone's on social media, they only show good things that happen to them. Social media has become such a counterintuitive platform. Sometimes I'd focus so much on like being in order and correct with my morality that I'd always be like checking. Like after I'd like make an action, I'd always be checking like, oh, does this like fit in with my morality? You know, like I'm constantly checking like whenever I'd make a mistake, I'd like hate myself. Like in my head, this is like my internal dialogue. I'd like hate myself for like making that mistake because it doesn't fit with like how I want to be. But bro, I just need to like stop caring. I've started doing that and like low-key, I don't even give a fuck anymore. I literally thought I was mentally ill, but I just need to change that mindset, bro. Because I was trying to like be this proper person like in my head. This is another line from the book. We joke online about first world problems, but we have become victims of our own success. Stress-related health issues, anxiety disorders, and cases of depression have skyrocketed over the past 30 years. Despite the fact that everyone has a flat screen TV and can have their groceries delivered, our crisis is no longer material, it's existential, it's spiritual. We have so much stuff and so many opportunities that we don't even know what to give a fuck about anymore. And this is so right, bro. I was talking about this with my friend one time. In this day and age, we have so much materialistic stuff that we're so privileged with materialistic stuff that we don't even care about like that anymore. Like we have these TVs, we have the technology, we have these iPhones. We don't have to worry about like having cool stuff anymore. So what our worrying has turned into is our mental. Because we as humans always find problems with everything. There's never not going to be a problem. You can't live life with no problems. Like think about your parents. If your parents didn't have as much money growing up and they worked hard to get the money, growing up they were only worried about money. So their emotional intelligence doesn't have as great of potential as yours, because right now I'm privileged with so much money from my family that the only thing I'm worrying about is my mental health. Problems arise from our mental health because we don't have to worry about money. Another line from that little topic of the book is the desire for a more positive experience is itself a negative experience. And paradoxically, the acceptance of one's negative experience is itself a positive experience. So the pursuit on a positive experience is going to lead to a negative experience. And this also makes very much sense, because if, for example, you say that you want to go on a walk and you think it's going to be a good walk, like you're doing it to have like a good experience, and it ends up being a bad, like you end up going on that walk just outside, go to the park, and you end up not feeling good, it's going to feel even worse because you were expecting a good experience from it. So it's going to end up making you feel worse. So hoping for a positive experience is not good. Instead, what you should think about is, oh, I'm going to go on a walk. I hope to have some fun. And if it ends up turning negative, you just accept it. I'm trying to learn to do that now, because honestly, the pursuit of positivity is so bad. Like if you just care about, if your goal, like I remember a year ago, I had kind of this crisis where I didn't know what to do with my life in terms of like career. And that's not how you're supposed to figure it out. You can't mentally figure out what you want to do with your career unless your parents have brainwashed you into thinking you want to be a doctor. You can't really mentally just pick out a career that you would passionately enjoy. You have to let it come to you through experience, and then subconsciously you'll be like, oh, I'm having really fun doing this. So even last year when I was having that crisis, I was trying to logically kind of figure out what I wanted to do with my career. I still landed on film. I tried editing, stuff like that. It wasn't fun because I was still in that crisis. I was like, bro, I don't know what I want to do. I'm not even having fun editing this video. And this year, I just let it come to me, and then I started editing. Boom, now it's fun. Now it's what I want to do. Now it's a career. You can't really figure out your passions just by thinking about it. But yeah, I'm literally only like 30 minutes into the book. But I don't know. I just wanted to make a video. Yeah, peace out.